For a lot of people, faith is nothing more than a virtue signal. A lot of people talk a good game, but as it pertains to their true faith, to their belief, they are really not about that life. You know, um, it's something I refuse to do. Like a lot of people use their faith as something that is a selling point, right? They use what they believe and, their values, etc., as something to sell to other people simply to draw attention. But when you pay attention to their life, when you look at the fruit of that particular tree, there's not a lot to be shown there. So we have to be careful with virtue signaling. We have to be careful with using our beliefs as, a means to attract people to us if we're really not about that life. Because, at times your gangster gonna get tested. You say you about that life. My whole question is prove it. If you say you believe a certain thing, okay, put it on display. Your actions speak much louder than any word you can put out there. And as most of us know, words can be manipulated. If you study a guy by the name of Edward Bernays, I believe it was in 1929, he wrote the book Propaganda. You'll understand that propaganda is a huge tool that's utilized in the world, right? If you can say things in a certain way, if you can position things in a certain way, if you can create a certain narrative, then the masses of people will tend to follow, especially if you virtue signal before that this is something that I believe. Because most people, because of their busy lives, don't have the capacity to do a deep dive and to research everything. So they're looking for virtue signals that are in alignment with what they proclaim to believe. And if somebody aligns with that, and then they start creating a narrative, you tend to follow any and everything that they say and or do. But the thing is, a lot of people are really not about that life. And what's interesting about it, and this is the part that's challenging at times, individuals who are in leadership capacities, who understand propaganda. Again, read the book by Edward Bernays called Propaganda from back in 1929.